إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم.
Dear brothers and sisters and children of Muslim Ummah, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, welcome to the summary of the Quranic orders and instruction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In other words, the list of do's and don'ts in chapter number 15, part number 15, juz number 15 or para number 15 of the Holy Quran. In this chapter, surah number 17, Bani Israel, the children of the Israel, revelation number 50, it was revealed in Makkah. Inshallah, we will cover from the beginning, verse number 1 to verse number 111. Also, surah number 18, surah Al-Kahf, the cave, revelation number 69, and the verses 1 to 74 till the end, it was also revealed in Makkah. The total number of verses will be covered, inshallah, will be 185 verses, and we'll try to summarize. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the Quran shows the way that is straight. Quran gives good tidings to those who guard their faith and do good deeds, and warn those who do not believe in the hereafter of a painful punishment. Whoever wants to raise and get everything in this world, then Allah gives him what he wants in this world, and in the hereafter his residence will be hellfire. If you want success in the hereafter, learn to live for the hereafter. Stick to the faith and put all energy for it. Allah will give you the best reward for your effort in both worlds. Worship none but Allah. Just worship Allah. Treat your parents well. Do not tell them even oof when they get old. Take care of their feelings. Be an image or the mirror of gentleness. Compensation and the respect in front of the parents. Pray for them that, O Allah, as they have brought me up in love as a child, so always cast the shadow of your blessing and mercy on them. Keep your heart pure. Be virtuous and be attached to your Rabb, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah will cover you with His sheet of forgiveness. Give relatives their dues and rights. Help the poor and the homeless. If you can never help them and you hope for the mercy of Allah, then give them a gentle words and a gentle answer. Do not spend money in a wrong way. It is ingratitude for blessing of Allah, and it is the following of shaitan. Do not follow shaitan's path, and do not become shaitan's brother. Do not be stingy, and do not waste money by overspending. Take the path of moderation, then you will live with dignity and comfort. Do not kill your children for fear of poverty. This is a very serious crime and a very serious sin. Allah provides for you and Allah provides for them. Do not go near adultery. This is a very bad and indecent act or the action. Allah has declared human life honorable. Do not kill anyone unjustly. The family of the slain should also take care of the limits of Allah. Take good care of the orphans until they grow up and become mature. Do not look at the orphan's wealth with bad and evil intention. Hold the covenant with the people and consider it your duty to fulfill the covenant. You must measure, then weigh properly and measure correctly using the right balance and using the right measuring tape. This is the decent things to do, and it should lead you a better end in the hereafter. Do not fall into the trap what you do not know. Put your ears and eyes and your heart into the good deeds. Remember, there will be inquiries about all of them. Do not walk arrogantly on the ground. Adopt the style that beautifies human beings. Allah has taught you wisdom. Appreciate this invaluable teaching and do not associate anyone with Allah. Otherwise, you will end up in the hellfire. Speak good words from your mouth. Shaitan tried to cause mischief and fight among human beings. Shaitan is the open enemy of the mankind. Do not call on anyone other than Allah. Those whom they call upon cannot save themselves from any calamity. They themselves are fear of the punishment of Allah, and they hope for Allah's mercy and seek to draw near to Allah. Shaitan has decided that he will bring destruction to human beings, and for this, Shaitan is doing his best. Seek refuge in Allah from Shaitan. Whoever put his trust in Allah will not be affected by Shaitan. Son of Adam, understand your position and stature. Allah has given you a place of honor. Allah has given you a tour of land and sea, has given you pure sustenance, has given you superiority over many creatures. Appreciate this being, appreciate this blessing. Remember that any person who remains blind in this world does not see and appreciate Allah's sign, then he will remain blind in the hereafter. The enemies of religion will always try all kind of tricks on you to lead you a wrong path. You should get steadfastness and strength from Allah. Otherwise, you will bow down to the enemies of the religion and you will ruin your destiny and the hereafter. Observe Salah and make special arrangements for the recitation of the Quran at the time of Fajr. Get up at night and perform tahajjud. These are the great blessing of Allah. In this way, you can reach a place of admiration. You will reach a place of the respect and the status. Allah, love and follow with the truth. Pray to Allah and say, "O Allah, take me with the truth wherever you want. Take me out with the truth from everywhere you make me a helper of your authority." Falsehood, untruthful will be eliminated. Remember, when truth comes, then the falsehood must be eliminated and destroyed. Seek strength with the connection of the Quran. There is healing power and mercy for the believers. Remember, read the Quran slowly. Read the Quran in such a way that it creates tenderness and desire in your heart to make sujood. Praise Allah, believe in Allah's promises, and make sujood, and offer a gift of tears to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ponder and think about the story of the young men of the Kahf cave. They took the path of the faith and Allah increased their guidance. When they proclaimed the oneness of Allah, Allah strengthened their hearts. When they declared their innocence from their polytheistic nation and their gods, then Allah placed them in His mercy and arranged their life in a unique way. And then Allah showed them the dominance of the religion in their own life, and that too 3 centuries later, 300 years later. Whenever you want to do something, seek Allah's help. Believe that nothing can be done without the will and the help of Allah. As soon as you realize that you are forgetting Allah, remember Allah immediately. You have the book of Allah, the Qur'an. Recite it and hold fast to the religion with those people who call upon Allah in the morning and evening to please their Rabb, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the zeal and intention to gather the chiefs and the elders of the nation. Do not look away and ignore the weak believers. Do not be influenced and impressed by the words of those whose hearts are heedless and empty of the remembrance of Allah, and they follow their own desire. Learn from the example of the story of the 2 gardens. Do not be ungrateful and arrogant while living with the blessing of Allah. Do not associate anyone with Allah. Never think that you have more power over anything than Allah. Do not have false hope. Spend what Allah has given you in obedience to Allah. Your wealth and your children are the adornments of the worldly life. Remember, the life of this world will end and the good deeds will remain. Therefore, do not be heedless and forgetful of those things that will be useful and needful for the hereafter. Do not follow this world mortal things. Develop a passion like Musa alayhi salam for acquiring knowledge. Musa alayhi salam decided that he will continue to walk for years or until he reaches the meeting place of the 2 rivers. When Musa alayhi salam reached, the servant of Allah to whom he had blessed with Allah's special grace and knowledge, Musa alayhi salam went him in the spirit of acquiring knowledge. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.
Sallu صلوا علیہ